Hello, my name is Luke. Today, I want to show you SpaceShipped. In this game, you play the part of a space trader who is going from planet to planet, colony to colony, buying, selling resources, all with the hopes of acquiring two very important, very expensive crystals that look like this. These xenocrystals have been a special request put on you by a very important, very wealthy individual. And if you can acquire these by relatively legal means, then she'll put you in charge of her entire space trading fleet. That is a very lucrative job, and you'll be set for life. Now the problem is, although it seems like it might be easy to go and buy and sell, you're not the only ones out in these skies. These marauders are trying to steal these crystals before you can buy them fair and square. And if they steal the crystals before you can buy them, you lose the game. Or if something happens to your ship and it gets destroyed, well, you lose the game. There are a few different ways to lose, but the only way to win is to get those crystals. To get those, you'll have to fly from planet to planet, buying resources, selling resources, upgrading your ship, hiring different crew members, hopefully getting enough wealth fast enough that you can buy those two crystals before the marauders can steal them. I'll show you how to play. Give me just a second. The setup of the game is pretty easy. First, you'll find the 5 cards that have a little star in the corner. One of them is a rookie crew member. One of them is a wealth card. One of them is basic shielding. One is the blue herring, which is the ship that you'll start the game with. And last but not least, this marauder. Now you probably won't be able to read it from there, but I'll just tell you what it says when we get to the appropriate part. This marauder is the guy who's trying to steal all the crystals. You will start putting the rookie crew member right there on the 3 mega credits, 3M, because that's your starting budget, 3 mega credits, and you'll take this basic shielding and you'll stack it on top of your blue herring card, and it'll be showing the light blue 1, and that means you have 1 shield to start. That's the power of the basic shielding, is that it lets you set your maximum health, not just at 1, 2, or 3 hull strength, but you get 1 extra damage that you can take up there on your shields. So those 2 are in place, and now we'll start setting up the first planet that you'll be visiting. Of course, you'll shuffle all these cards, and you'll start dealing them out in front of you. 1, 2, 3. All right. So if you got 3 cards, these will be your colony row. Over here, you'll have 1. Flip it over so the green side is up. You'll have 1, 2, 3. These are your potential upgrades. Sorry about the glare, but I will explain things as we get there. And the rest, you'll flip your deck over and you'll put them resource side up. Your resources are asteroids, spare parts, liquefuel, pluranium, and last but not least, these xenocrystals that are the whole goal of the game. You'll set them up across the top, resource or crystal side up. And that's it. We are ready to play. When you start out the game, you will have 3 mega credits. That's your budget for buying resources. But you're not starting already in a market area. Instead, you're starting out in orbit of a planet. Now it's time to look at these cards, because this is the main process of the game. These 3 cards, they're your colony row. You can also think of them as your encounter row, because on this side of your card, it's got orbital encounters, it's got planet-side encounters, and it's got a marketplace. And the way you'll read it is this first card, you'll read the orbital encounter. The second card, you'll read the planet-side encounter. And the third card will give you your marketplace numbers. Those numbers are the prices that you'll be buying and selling these. Over here are your upgrades that you can do. There'll be new ships up here. There'll be new crew members up here. There'll be different pieces of equipment that you can add to your ship. Sort of like this basic shielding, there'll be other things. What is available right now, just for your information on these cards, since they're a little harder to see, this is an automated repair unit. This is an engineer you could hire. Or this is planetary scanners that let you skip over that planet-side encounter if it's something pretty gruesome. This guy, however, will explain how he works in just a minute, because after the first turn, something happens. And when that happens, it's the main flow of the game, that's when the Marauder comes into play. Let's just start out with the first turn. A wealthy business person asks you for a ride. Gain 1 mega credit if you have less than a full cargo hold. Luckily, I've got nothing, and so I just automatically gain a mega credit. Now I'm at 4. Planet-side encounter. A micro black hole appears in your cargo hold. Lose a resource. Luckily, again, I've got nothing in my cargo hold, so I've got nothing to fear. This is turning out pretty good start. Marketplace gives me some prices. Asteroids are 2, spare parts cost 3, liquefuel costs 3, and pluranium costs 6. Now, something that I happen to just know because I've played this game before is there's some really good prices in this. I've got 4 mega credits, so I can do one of 2 things. I can either buy 2 asteroids, which I can't because there's only one in the resource row, or I could buy a liquefuel or spare parts. I know this is going to be coming up next, and that'll make sense in just one moment. But I see on my next turn, liquefuel is going to be worth 7 credits. And so now I'll see it's worth 3 at my current location. I'm going to do that. So I'll spend 3 mega credits in order to buy a liquefuel. 1, 2, 3. I can take a liquefuel from this resource row, and I can put it in my cargo hold. Now, if you look at my ship card, it says the Blue Herring, that's the name of the ship, has a max cargo hold of 2. So I can hold 2 of these cards in my cargo hold. I've got 1, so I'm just fine. I don't have enough money to buy anything else, so I guess it's time for the next turn. Something that happens in between each turn, you might call it the flow of the game. The last card in the upgrades row goes up here. You see it rotates from this green side up to the resource side up, goes to the beginning of the resource row. The last card in the colony row flips over. So now it's a different item available to you in the upgrades row. And then the last item in the resource row will flip over and become a new colony event card. You can shift all of these down if you'd like, if it helps it be easier for you. But just by that little event, all of a sudden my encounters have all changed, the equipment that are available have changed, the resources that I can buy have changed, and this is great. Now where the Marauder comes in is he's got a little countdown clock. And at the beginning, he starts on a 4. At any time, if a xenocrystal passes off the resource row and lands over here as a colony card, this timer will go down. So the Marauder will start at 4, tick down to 3. The next one that passes, tick down to 2. And when it continues to 1, the card says, each time a xenocrystal passes the end of the resource row, rotate down 1 number. We did that. At 1, instead of rotating down, remove that crystal from the game and flip this card over. So now whatever crystal that just passed, you would remove it from the game. It has been captured by the Marauder. Might be easiest just to put it under the Marauder so you can see it. One thing to note, if the Marauder ever has 2 crystals, he's won and you've lost. So after this first crystal passes and that timer starts to go, it sort of makes a little bit of tension. Once this is flipped over, he starts at a 2 now. 2, 1, the crystal's gone. So it starts out a little bit smoother with 4 ticks before it steals a crystal, but then the pressure ramps up. So you have to do your buying and your trading relatively quickly. Luckily for us, the last resource that was here before was not a crystal, so we're just ready for our next turn. Let's start back at here, the orbital encounter. Marauders are on a hunt for resource. Receive 3 points of damage, or lose a liquefuel or pluranium. Ooh, well, I guess this is a teaching moment. I can lose 3 damage, which I start with 1 shield and 1, 2, 3 hull strength. Maybe that's the right thing to do, or maybe I could choose to lose this liquefuel. Now, I guess that's okay to lose. I've still got 1 mega credit, but it's going to be pretty rough digging my way back up from 1 mega credit, so maybe I'll try it. I don't really want to get destroyed super quick in this game, so I guess I'll give up my liquefuel. Ouch. A spy is looking to trade ships. You may purchase an available ship for the difference in cost between your ship and the new one. Now, the blue herring in this game is free. You've already paid for it, so it counts as a 0. If you had another ship here, then that encounter would let you buy the new ship for the difference in price. There are no ships available, so that doesn't help us either. So now we're on the marketplace phase. There is asteroids are really cheap. They're only at 1 mega credit, so I could spend my last mega credit, kapow, to buy an asteroid. I have 1 asteroid, I have full shields, and I have no money left. Well, I'm not going to buy anything here because I've got no money. I guess it's time to go to the next round, the next turn. Take a card from the upgrades row, rotate it. It's a new resource. Take the last card in the colony row, flip it. It's a new upgrade. Take the last card in the resource row, flip it upwards. And now it's a new colony card. There's pretty much the way most of the game goes. It's making decisions about what to buy and sell, but also what kind of upgrades that you want. Because right now, I've got a ship that can't really take a beating very well. And so when I can, I'd like to buy a better ship. This one, the Respectable, it can hold 4 cargo. And that'd be awesome, but it costs 8 mega credits. I'm not there yet. So I'm just going to see if I can make it to the end. If I can survive long enough to get a good ship. Somewhere else along the line, I might want to get a different crew member. Right now, I've got a rookie crew. They can repair 1 hull or shield damage for 1 money, 1 mega credit, once per turn. Maybe there's another crew member that I might want, or maybe there's a piece of equipment. This automated repair unit, maybe I'd rather have that. It'll help repair my ship without me having to spend the money, like the rookie would make me spend. All of these choices, how do you spend your money? How do you make your money quick enough? But I'm going to continue the playthrough in case you'd like to see the rest of the game. We're ready for our third turn. Bad waypoint codes cause you to arrive late to the market. All resources will cost 1 extra to purchase, and you'll gain 1 less if you sell them during the market phase. Planetary encounter. With a shortage of jobs, locals are willing to negotiate rates. You may hire an available crew member for 2 mega credits less than their cost. I don't have any crew members here, so it's not relevant. Marketplace. If I sell my asteroid that I have, the price is 3 right there, but because of my orbital encounter saying that my resources are going to bring 1 less, if I sell it now, it's only going to be worth 2 mega credits. Maybe that's okay. Sure, I'll do it. I'll sell my asteroid for 2 mega credits. But now I've got nothing. And it's time for the next turn. And what's going to happen is this Marauder is going to start his timer as we progress this turn. Taking the automated repair unit, rotate it. It's now pluranium. These guys move over. This flips over. The crystal comes down, and since it was a crystal that went, the Marauder's going to tick. Now he's on 3. Resources move over. And we're ready for the next turn. A low-level Marauder mistakes you for a criminal and passes you his loot. Gain 1 mega credit. Well, I guess I'm back up to my 3 that I started with. Out-of-work mechanics offer to help you with repairs. I don't need any repairs. Now it's the market phase. I can buy my asteroids back for 2 each. I could buy liquid fuel for 6, spare parts for 5, pluranium for 8. Well, I am going to buy my asteroids back for 2. 1, 2. And now I'm going to get a little bit of a loan. I'm going to go down into the negatives. So there are 2 negative values on my wealth tracker. And I spent down into the negatives 2. So now I'm at -1 to buy a second asteroid. Now that's probably sort of risky, because if I ever get below this -2 and there's no further for my wealth to go, that will count as damage to my ship instead. So it's a little bit of a risk, but at the beginning of the game, I might need a little bit of a risk to make any headway at all. So I've got my asteroids, no money, so I can't buy anything. Here we go. Next turn. Rotate. Flip. Drop down. Ready for my next turn. Solar winds throw off your navigation. Shuffle and deal out the colony equipment and resources cards at the end of this turn. That is wonderful news, because in one more turn he was going to tick down again, but luckily I got lost. And so at the end of this turn, all of these cards, and these cards will be shuffled back together and redistributed. And that's the beauty of this part here. If there was never any shuffling of cards, then you could just do everything off of 1 card and there wouldn't be a lot of randomness. But with the fact that everything can get shuffled up, then you'll have different orbital encounters paired with your planet side encounters on your next shuffle. I think that's a fun part. All right, rest of this turn, though. You witness a crime, and the Marauders turn on you. Receive 2 points of damage. 1, 2. Marketplace. I can sell my asteroids for the same thing I bought them for, which I'm not going to do. So I'll just be done with this turn, and now the solar winds kick in. All of these come together. You get a little shuffle. And we'll see how it goes. And it's not crazy important to always deal right to left in theory, but you always want to be consistent because you don't want to cheat by placing out the cards the way that are going to be helpful. Flip all of these over. Cool, I bought myself a couple turns before this Marauder comes and takes all my stuff. Ready for our next turn. A kind-hearted mechanic stops by offering her repair services for free. Repair up to 2 points of damage, hull and or shields. Yes, this is super because I've only taken 2 points. 1, 2. Thank you, very kind mechanic. A spy is looking to trade ships. We've seen this one before. You may purchase an available ship for the difference in cost between your ship and the new one. There is a ship out here. I can't afford it. Marketplace. I could sell these for 2. It's doable. But I look here, and I see on my next turn, asteroids are going to go up to 3 mega credits. So I think I'll wait for that turn to sell it. I can't afford to buy anything. We're on the next turn. Flip. Flip. You can't wait too long, though, because these crystals will get taken if you just keep waiting. But every once in a while, a good calculated nothing is helpful. Oh, that's no fun. Bad waypoint codes again. So I'm going to be selling at 2 if I sell anything. A micro black hole appears in your cargo hold. Lose a resource. No! It's lost. And now I could sell my asteroids for 2 again. That's sort of depressing, but I'll do it. 2. Now I'm only at 1 mega credit. This isn't working out so well. Next turn. Rotate. Flip. Flip down. You enter a short-range wormhole. This turn ends immediately. Flip, and now another crystal's passed him by. Click. A low-level marauder mistakes you for a criminal and passes you as loot. Finally, another break. You recover a missing relic. Gain 2 mega credits. Another break. Marketplace. I've got 4 mega credits. I could buy asteroids, but they're going down in price. I could buy repair parts. They're going a little bit up. Sure, I'll buy spare parts for 4. I'm at 0 money, and it's ready for the next turn. Before you can spend money on new crew members or upgraded ships, you have to spend a little money just surviving. Really, solar winds? Sometimes they're super helpful, and sometimes they're just too late. Shuffle and deal out the colony equipment and resources cards at the end of this turn, so I better make good things happen on this turn. Planet side encounter. Witness a crime. Marauders turn on you. This has happened again. Receive 2 points of damage. Kapow, kapow. Marketplace. I can sell. I'm going to sell this for 5. Now I'm going to make use of this rookie crew. I'm going to spend 1 money to repair 1 point of damage, because I don't know what's going to happen after I have to shuffle. I've got 4 money, and my asteroids I can buy for only 1. So that's going to be great to spend 2. 1, 2. Buy 2 asteroids. Solar winds happen. Shuffling it. Ready for the next turn. Hopefully, I'm a little better shuffler this time, and the Marauders won't just keep attacking me. But sometimes that happens too. An item is confiscated during cargo inspection. Lose 1 resource unless you pay 4 mega credits to keep it. This asteroid's only worth 3, so I'm not going to do it. With a shortage of jobs, locals are willing to negotiate rates. Nope. And the marketplace. I can sell this asteroid for 3 mega credits. 1, 2, 3. And now I can buy some liquefuel if it's available. No, there's none out there. I can't buy it, but I can buy those spare parts. 1, 2, 3. Buy the spare parts that cost me 3 mega credits. And then hope that I don't get anything confiscated. Before I go to the next turn, I'm going to spend 1 more money to repair my final piece of damage and get my shields back. Rotate. Flip. Flip down. A damaged vessel needs critical parts. Receive 2 points of damage to gain a pluranium if it's available in the resource row. Ooh, I can voluntarily damage my ship to help someone repair theirs. And in trade for that, I get a pluranium. And that's huge, because that is the most expensive resource typically. Awesome. You find an abandoned cargo transport. If there's an asteroid in the resource row and you have cargo space, you may take it. I don't have cargo space. I've only got a max cargo of 2, so I can't get that benefit. But man, that's nice to get the pluranium, because this turn I can sell my spare parts, kapow, for 5. Puts me up to 6 mega credits. I can sell my pluranium for 8. And I'm at 6 plus 8 is 14. So I'll flip my wealth card over. And now I'm at 14 mega credits. I'm going to spend 1 mega credit to heal my ship 1, to repair it using my rookie crew. And see what I want to do with all of my wonderful wealth. I've got 13 mega credits and I'm ready to spend it if I can. Ooh, that's fun. I can get an expert trader. His higher cost is 6 mega credits, and he produces 2 mega credits on each turn. That's super. Ooh, but if I have the expert trader, I can't repair using that rookie crew, so it's a little bit of a risk. I'm going to take it because I like that risk. Got 13. I'm going to spend my 6. It'll take me down to 7 mega credits. Expert Trader is going to go right there. 7 mega credits. The rookie crew is now a part of the upgrades line. And that's going to be great because from now on, not including this turn, but in future turns, every time I get to the market phase, Expert Trader is going to produce 2 mega credits. That's going to be helpful. I just hope I don't get destroyed trying to be rich. All right, anything else I can buy? Not really. Oh, that's not good. There's 2 crystals in a row. I hope something good happens in the next turn. Resource. Flip over. Flip down the Xeno Crystal past the Marauder. Click. On my next turn, if nothing great happens, he's going to steal this Xeno Crystal. That does not make me happy because, well, for one, it makes me halfway to losing. And for the other, there's also a better ship on this part of the card. So if I had to lose any crystal, this is the one that I wanted to lose the least. But Marauder doesn't care what I think. So let's go on this turn. A kind-hearted mechanic stops by offering her repair services for free. Repair up to 2 points of damage on your hull or shields. Great. Got 1. I can go up there. Planetside encounter. A group of Lorfan arms dealers tries to scare you. Lose 1 mega credit or take a point of damage. I will lose a mega credit because I know in the marketplace phase, the Expert Trader is going to do his thing, and 1, 2. So I'm at 8 mega credits that I can use to buy and sell. Asteroids are a pretty good price. Ooh, asteroids are a good price. However, if I buy these 2 asteroids, that's going to move this crystal there. and then I'll be 1 crystal away from losing the game. And so I'm just not going to buy those asteroids and see what happens, I guess. Or I can just buy the 1 asteroid. Nope, I'm going to wait. Can I get anything else? Improved shielding, long-range scanners. Neither of those are really going to be helpful right now. So, next turn. Rotate. Flip over. Flip this card. The Marauder just stole this crystal. That's a bummer. Take the next one to flip it down instead now. Scoot all of these over. Time for the next turn. Marauders are on the hunt for spare parts. Receive 2 points of damage or lose a spare part. I don't have any spare parts to lose, so 1, 2. A micro black hole appears in your cargo hold. Lose a resource. Luckily, I've got nothing. Marketplace. Spare parts cost 2. That's a pretty good price. Sure, we'll see what I can do. First, Expert Trader is going to do his thing and take me up to 10 mega credits. Ooh, that's fun. So, I'll spend 5 of them to buy this pluranium. I'll spend 2 of them. 2. In order to buy the spare parts. And that's the end of that turn, unless I want to spend 3 on anything. Not super much, I don't. Here we go. Flip. Flip down. Electrical storms interfere with your shielding. Your shields receive 2 points of damage. Luckily, I have no shields left. I guess that's lucky. Your crew takes some time off to explore the planet. Gain 1 mega credit. Thanks, crew. And the marketplace. These will both be very expensive on my next turn. So I'll hold on to them, but he can still do his own trading. So 1, 2, I'm at 6 mega credits. The goal here is to get up to 20 mega credits. That's the cost of one of these xenocrystals. It's looking like it's going to be hard for me to get that one, but let's see what happens. Next turn, flip, scooch, flip, scooch, flip down. It was a crystal. Click. It's got 1 tick left. If this crystal makes it all the way across and he takes it, I lose the game. That would be pretty bad. So hopefully, I'm going to see what I can do to not make that happen. A low-level marauder mistakes you for a criminal. Gives me a mega credit. You find an opening at the shipyard. You may repair any hull or shield damage for 1 point per point of damage. That's cool. I will do it. So 2 points I want to repair will cost me 2 monies. And now the best part. Spare parts I can sell for 5. So I'm at 10. Pluranium I can sell for 9. That puts me at 19 monies. I should be able to buy that crystal before it gets to the end of that row. In the meantime, though, this respectable's looking nice. It costs 8, and I've got 19. So I can spin it down to 11 to get this ship instead. Replace my blue herring with the respectable. And now it has a cargo hold of up to 4. That might be super helpful. Let's see what else I can buy. A liquid fuel for 3. Takes me down to 8. Anything else worth buying? Spare parts aren't going to change price. Nope. Any of this stuff do I want to buy? I can get an expanded crew quarters, so I can have 2 different people hired. I don't think I'm going to do that, though. So, end of that turn. Flip, scooch, flip, scooch. Bad waypoint codes. Resources cost an extra 1, and they sell for 1 less. Witness a crime, the marauders turn on you. Some games, the same things happen over and over. So I just took 2 damage. Marketplace. I only want to do things in this if they're really going to make me some money, because all resources cost an extra 1 and sell for 1 less than I should normally have gotten. I'm still going to sell my liquid fuel, though. It'll get me 6. Takes me to 14. I can buy pluranium, also for 6. Takes me back down to 8. Anything else worth buying at terrible prices? No. Engineer, blue herring, expert navigator. No. Expert trader is still going to do his action, which takes me up 2 monies, up to 10 now. Next turn. Rotate. Scoot. Flip. Scoot. Flip. Scoot. Solar winds are going to throw off my navigation. They're going to make me redeal on the next turn. Out of work mechanics will let me go to full hull and shield health for 2 mega credits. So 1, 2, go up to full. Marketplace, I can sell this pluranium for 8. Takes me up to 16. And hopefully I can buy something at a good price. Liquifuel I can buy for 5 each. So I'll get 1, I'll get 2. Spare parts for 3. So how much is that total? That's 13. It'll take me down to 3 monies. Hopefully, after the next shuffle of these cards, I will be glad that I bought all that stuff. Because if it ends up with a crystal right at the end, I'm not going to be super happy. Two turns, man. Or, not just man. I mean, person, human. Marauders are on the hunt for resources. Take 3 points of damage, or lose a liquifuel or pluranium. I'm going to take the damage because I'm really needing the money to buy that crystal. 1, 2, 3. You recover a missing relic, gain 2 mega credits. 1, 2. In the marketplace, he's going to do his thing, gain my 2 more mega credits. Now I'm going to see if it's worth selling anything. Liquifuel I would sell for 6. It's going to go down on my next turn. So, I guess I might as well. I'll sell these 2. That'll be gaining 12. Puts me at 19. And if nothing happens between now and my next turn, I should be able to buy that crystal and not completely lose. Let's see what happens. Rotate. Scoot. Flip. Scoot. Flip. Scoot. Turns out I'm lucky either way, because now I like getting solar winds that are going to make me reshuffle, because it means that's not right there. With a shortage of jobs, I may hire an available crew member for 2 mega credits less than their cost. I could hire this expert navigator, which would let me decide whether or not I wanted to do solar winds at various times. Actually, it lets me just skip an entire turn. You just can't do it twice in a row. Planetary scanners or the blue herring. You can't downgrade your ship, so I can't buy the blue herring. But my spare parts cost more this time. So I'm going to sell my spare parts for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. All there was room for was the 4. So I'm at 23 mega credits. Let's do it. I'm going to spend my 20 to buy my first Xeno crystal. So I'm right there ready to start back at 3 mega credits to hopefully be able to get the next Xeno crystal before the Marauder takes what I've got. Oh yeah, but I'm only at 2 health, so I could lose as soon as I deal out these cards. We'll find out. Awesome. I don't have a crystal right there at the end, so that's super helpful. It means it's probably one of these cards here. All right. Oh, that's sad. Authorities deem your ship unsafe and impound it. Pay 1 mega credit or trade your ship back for the blue herring, which is on the back of this card. Luckily, I've got the mega credit I can spend. You recover a missing relic. Gain 2 mega credits. Marketplace. I can spend 5. Go down into that debt. Again, it's a risk, but it'll get me this pluranium, and that would be super helpful. I don't have any money to buy anything else, so I won't. Rotate. Scooch. Flip. Scooch. Flip. Scooch. A wealthy business person asks you for a ride. Gain 1 mega credit if you have less than a full cargo hold. I have empty space because I can hold up to 4 cargo, so I'm going to gain that mega credit. He just paid my little loan off, so I'm back at 0. You help a stranded droid merchant. Receive the last resource in the resource row. Yes! That means I get this liquifuel. That's super! Now I'm in the market phase. My expert trader is going to do his thing. I'm up to 2 mega credits. I'm going to sell my liquifuel immediately to get 5 more. I'm at 7 mega credits. Anything cool I can get for 7 mega credits? I could get planetary scanners that would let me ignore any planetary encounters. What I'm really hoping for, I don't know where it is on the map here, but what I'm really hoping for is an automated repair unit, which would work hand in hand with this expert trader. But as it stands, my ship is getting beat up too much, and I'm having a hard time with this. And so I'm going to hire this engineer. Expert trader goes away. It started at 7 mega credits, so it's going to send me down to -1, but now I've got the engineer. And starting on the next market phase, the engineer can repair 1 hull or shield point for free at the beginning of each market phase. And so that's super helpful. As long as I can survive until the next market phase, I'll be okay. I've got no money. I don't want to trade anything. Next turn. Rotate. Scoot. Flip. Scoot. Drop down. Oh, and there it is. There's the automated repair unit. If that was 1 turn earlier, I would have bought it, because the engineer fixes my ship and the automated repair unit fixes my ship. But sometimes the opportunities aren't there for you. A Groshk Lord gives you a choice. Lose 2 mega credits or receive 2 points of damage. Well, I was really hoping there for a minute, but I've only got 2 points of damage that I can take. And if I lose 2, hey, I'm just going to be so close to dead, but not quite dead. Okay, I thought I was dead, but I'm not. I'm going to decide to lose 2 mega credits. I'm already at -1. So when I lose 1, it takes me down to -2. I can't go any further than -2. So the other point is damage. And that takes me down to 1 hull strength left. So I can still potentially not die right away. So that's cool. A spy is looking to trade ships. There are no ships here for me to buy. Market phase. On every market phase, the engineer heals the ship 1 hull. So, kapow, I'm at 2 points now. I'm going to sell my pluranium for 10 monies. That'll take me up to 8. I could buy spare parts or liquefuel. Those prices aren't changing very much on the next turn. Might as well do it, though. I'll buy these 2 spare parts for a total of 4 mega credits. Brings me down to 4 mega credits that I've got left. Can I do anything else? Well, I could still buy that. Nope, I can't buy that automated repair unit because it costs too much. Well, I guess it's the end of my turn. Rotate. Scoot. Flip. And there it is. There's the death knell of my ship. If it makes it all the way to there, I lose. Scoot. Flip. Scoot. Next turn, an item is confiscated during cargo inspection. No! Lose a resource. Unless you can pay 4 mega credits to keep it. I lose that resource. A competitor loses a valuable customer due to a cultural misunderstanding. That's helpful. You may buy any one resource for 3 mega credits. Yes, finally a break. Spin 3. 1, 2, 3 to buy this pluranium. Market phase. Engineer is going to repair my ship 1. Now I can sell things. I'm going to sell my spare parts for 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to sell my pluranium for 7. That brings me up to 11. We're still in this game. Anything else I can buy? I could buy this automated repair unit. Now here's the trade-off with the automated repair unit. Right now I've got shielding, and so I can have 1 more hit point available. But if I bought the automated repair unit, it would make it so it would get repaired quicker. And so, depending on what kind of ship you have, it might be more helpful or less helpful to get that automated repair unit. I'm going to not spend my money on that because I really don't want to lose by letting this crystal get all the way to the end. I've got 11 mega credits. Oh, my engineer repairs the ship 1 for free on every market phase, but I can spend another mega credit. Takes me down to 10 to do it 1 more time. So I'm at 4 hull strength. That's better than the situation I was in before. Do I want to buy anything before my next turn? Not really. Rotate. Scooch. Flip. Scooch. Flip down. Scooch. Marauders are on the hunt for a resource. Receive 3 points of damage or lose a liquefuel or pluranium. I don't have any liquefuel or pluranium. I'm going to lose 3 points. Take 3 points of damage. 1, 2, 3. Whew. I've only got 1 hit point left. 1 hull strength left. I find an abandoned cargo transport. If there's an asteroid in the resource row and you have the cargo space, you may take it. Thank you very much. Market phase. The engineer is going to repair 1 point of hull damage. I'll spend a mega credit to repair 1 more. Now I'm in the market phase. Spare parts look good. Pluranium. Looking at the next price coming. Liquefuel is going to go up, so I'll spend 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to buy liquefuel. I will sell these asteroids for 2. And I will buy both of these spare parts for 3 points each to get them. And hopefully, hopefully, I'll be able to sell them quick enough that this ship, this xenocrystal, won't get up here before I can sell all my stuff. So right now I've got a full cargo hold. My ship can hold 4, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 things. It's the end of my turn. Rotate. Flip. Flip down. A damaged vessel needs critical parts. Receive 2 points of damage to gain a pluranium, if it's available in the resource row and you have cargo space. It is available in the resource row. I do not have cargo space, so I'm not able to get that pluranium. With a shortage of jobs, locals are willing to negotiate rates. You may hire an available crew member for 2 mega credits less than their listed cost. I don't want to do that at this time. Marketplace. Now I'm going to try to sell things. My spare parts, I can get 5 monies each. So there's 10. Brings me up to 11 mega credits. My liquid fuel is 7. Brings me up to 18. That's great. I am happy that I'm at this point. My engineer is going to repair 1 hull strength, like she can do, and I'll spend a money to repair 1 more. So I'm at 17. I'm going to buy a pluranium for 6. Takes me down to 11. And now it's the next turn. Rotate. Flip. Flip down. And here it comes. The slow march of doom. If this card flips off of the end here, I just lose. That's especially not good because, well, if I buy things from here, it's going to speed up this. This is going to be a really close game. Electrical shielding interferes with your shields. Nope. Electrical storms interfere with your shields. Your shielding receives 2 points of damage. I only have 1 shield, so it clicks down to no shields. A group of Lorfan arms dealers tries to scare you. Lose 1 money or receive 1 point of damage. I'm not going to risk my money because I'm so close to losing and so close to winning. Marketplace. The engineer will repair 1. Now I can sell my pluranium for 8. I'm at 19. I guess technically I could spend all 20, but then I'd be at negative numbers, and I don't know if the lady that sent me on this quest would think it was complete if I ended the game with negative money. So I'm going to do 1 more turn and hope that it doesn't make me regret it. Next turn. Rotates. Flips. Flips down. And doom is a-comin'. Bad waypoint codes. Arg. Not a good time for that. All the resources cost an extra 1 to purchase and bring back 1 less when you sell them in the market phase. You may repair any hull or shield damage for 1 mega credit per point of damage. I'm at full strength. Marketplace. I'm gonna spend 2 to buy this spare parts. And hope that the wrong thing doesn't happen on the back of this card. Whew. All right, I'm not going to buy anything else. Rotate. Flip. Drop down. Oh, that's lucky. Solar winds. Solar winds are going to throw off my navigation, so I won't necessarily end up with this card losing me the game right away. Solar winds happen at the end of this turn. Out of work mechanics offer to help me with repairs. Marketplace, I'll sell my pluranium. No, that's spare parts. Sell my spare parts for 5. Puts me at 22, which gives me just enough. I can buy the Xeno Crystal. And I've won the game. Awesome. Oh, if I didn't mention it before, I will put the link to this game, the Button Shy website. I'll put the link to this game in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it.